Guess what's popping up everywhere? Lockdowns. And there's the barbed wire, and there's the stag over Trump hand signal. If you're new to my channel, I guess I should pause and bring that up. Trump Tower has the upside down pyramid that his hands sit in that cartoon, but he sits in with that. So if we go to the hand signals video, I mean, there he is. That doesn't even look normal. He's parking that one up high in the air. But this is how he normally sits. I don't care if he's on Jay Leno, David Letterman, from all back in the day. Doesn't matter. He's always sat like that. And he always will sit like that. When he was with that various world leaders, he sits like that. Now, so that's him. And I pet goat. And so there he is with the stag horns over his head. And this is, now you don't get the stag horns until you're the stag. That's deadly wound time. This is solar eclipse time. Now, I wanted to go over something with y'all. I went back and looked at second wife and I's numbers. And if you're new to the channel, just briefly, the Lord gave me a numbering system that is set apart from any Babylonian or occult numbering system. And it had to do with multiplication. Their world is like getting a number through something. And then like if the number is 75963, you would add the 7 plus the 5 plus the 9 plus the 6 plus the 3. Or you would, I don't know, you would group them together, whatever it came up to, and then you would lump it to, you would add, I don't know what numerology is exactly. I studied it for a while back when I was a master astrologer. So I'm not trying to claim innocence here, but I just really did. I have forgotten what it is. I think if you had, let's just say you have 911. I think you would add 9 plus 1 plus 1 and get 11. And then 11 is a 1 plus a 1. So it would, 911 would end up being a 2, I guess, in the numerology. Lord gave me nothing like that. It was all based off multiplication, year, month, day. 2 digits, 4 digits for the year. My number is 82362. My second wife's number was 55244. Times it by each year, you get every other year a set of numbers. Like when I met her, it was at 626, right smack in the middle, as much in the middle as you could possibly get. And then at the year we got married, it moved to 627, 127, 627, 127, 627, 127. And it will evolve in 2023 to 628, 128. Next year in 2022, a 2001 shows up, which is when the twin Trumps went down, 2001, and it's coupled with, or it fuses in with an 11, which could stand for the Twin Towers. And the 127 smack in the middle could stand for Tower 1, Tower 2, Tower 7, which all fell that day, not in that order. I think it was 217. There's also a 216, which is 6 times 6 times 6 in James Bond's license tag. In mine and hers combined number for next year. But I want you to look at her number for this year. Again, her birthday is October 28, 1973. So that's October times 28. And I put decimals so it never runs out, because it could run an error if you multiply too much stuff. So my brain is just trained to Put a number in a dot. So that's her number, 55244. 52 was my second marriage progression number, as my first marriage was 5176. I don't know, in about 5 more numbers. It's 2 76s and an 86. But anyway, somewhere in there. But obviously, right in the heart of her number is my second marriage progression. And she was my second wife. My marriage number, single digit, is 5. 5176, blah, 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 blah. 7 times 6 times 1961. Ex first wife, 8 times 4 times 1964. 5176 286 976. So 52 would be my next progression or my next marriage. And that was right in the heart of her number. Right in the heart of my first wife and I's combined number is her first 3 digits, 628. Her number is 62848. 8 times 4 times 1964. 628. Right in the heart of my marriage number. My first wife's first 3 digits. So let's get back, though, to the lecture at hand. 5.5244. That's her number. Times it by this year. You got the solar eclipse right there. 12.4. 12.4. 12.4. 12.4. 12.4. 12.4. Now watch her times. You ready for this? 2022. Wolf full moon 117. That's the transfer portal commercial from the 4th to the 17th. That's freaky. That's spooky. Discovered it yesterday after making all those videos. You go to the transfer portal commercial. Dr. Pepper transfer portal commercial, YouTube. On a spooky edition of Fansville. Have y'all seen the latest one, the last one? We're real people. Yeah, we're not some made up people stuck in a campaign ad. And they go, what would it be for, Dr. Pepper? They are kind of funny. Well, you know, I'm sharing because they are humorous as all get out.
Sheriff, come quick. Rico's about to enter.
He's about to enter the transfer portal, which is Janice Tennant.
The transfer portal.
There's the 4, 12.4. Solar eclipse, IPEC goat.
Rico, you don't need to transfer.
You don't need to transfer, Rico. Crime scene tape. Somewhere in between the 12.4 and the 11.17, and the 117 is going to be a need for crime scene tape.
You've seen the latest depth chart.
I'll be lucky to play it down this year. But Rico, you're only a sophomore.
I can play it down this year.
But you're only a sophomore. Rico's time is now.
Sophomore, there's still time. Rico's time is now.
Y'all know that I love pausing it right there, don't you? When that happens, and that could be the solar eclipse, even though it doesn't really have a corona. I think it's like the gun bullet flash moment that begins, this period of time begins at the solar eclipse.
You know, never really saw much upside.
Not a lot of upside with Rico. Hey, there's 17th. Wolf full moon. Anybody need a punter? We're good. We're good. My favorite part. Probably my favorite part of any commercial in 2021.
Hey, anybody need a punter?
What? Tech. It's always tech against state. I wonder what that means.
We're good.
Ah! All right.
Oh, brought Dr. Pepper.
Welcome to state. Now, Dr. Pepper in gematria. I did that once. The DOC spelled out and the DR. If Michael, Michael, if you really want to take a look at that, Dr. Pepper in both ways and or state vs tech, or tech state, state tech, or state v tech without the S, or state vs tech. I don't know, right? Something.
State. Dr. Pepper.
So there's the 88 in the middle. It's 1885. There's your 18 for 6 plus 6 plus 6. There's your 23 for the chromosomes or the DNA or something like that. And she's got the 117 right there. She's got 1117 actually, which is the deadly wound. So is that just meaning the deadly wound? Or is that the deadly wound will take place before the 117? Because she's got that at the beginning of her number, but the previous year, it ended in the 124. So notice the end of that year. See, it's 1116, but it's going to evolve over when you just move up. You just move it up one more year, it rolls. And then you've got the what? The 36 and the 8. Now, what is that significantly? Well, 8 is the triangular number for 36, and 36 is the triangular number for 666. And I've been telling y'all that my second wife is the hub of everything. And I've known it way before I started doing YouTube videos. I just lived in my own little world of numbers. And I mean, living in my own head was tough. But if the Lord has allowed y'all to see the stuff that I see, and you're like, what do you see? I don't see much. I haven't told you anything other than we just see stuff, but we don't know what it means. We don't know what day is going down. Do we? And what if he doesn't go down in between these two events? Do you transfer portal dates? Well, we know that the eclipse portal's over all the way over to February 16th. So, I mean, you just, how do you know? We went through those amount of days. I mean, if this will help. When you say Budweiser, you've said it all. When you say Budweiser, you've said it all. That was Lou Rawls, man. Lou Rawls, Budweiser commercial, YouTube. Lou Rawls, Budweiser, 1978. My senior year. Or was it my junior year? I don't know.
When do you say Budweiser?
What do you say? Say. So it's 44 days. So if you go up 22 days, I remember it was 44 days. How come I couldn't remember that? The halfway point, that's right, it's December 26th. So December 26th is the exact halfway point, which is Christmas, which is everything we've been seeing about Christmas. Oh, well, Christmas is 25th. Yeah. We get the idea, but we're just saying this is the time of Christmas. Everybody's got they don't throw the tree out the next day. Trees go out after New Year's in most households. Again, it's another Sunday, like tomorrow is. If I had to start putting dates in order right now, I'm telling you, the one I like more than anything. I mean, I really like today's. It's not over yet. He's in Houston. But, and that was yesterday's video. So we can show enough get rid of that one. I will collapse it. I will hide it. Whoops. I'm just going to collapse these and just click hide, just in case he does go down today. But that date, the 20th, the darkest day of the year, I'm so high on that date that I can't see straight. Going down in fall, the autumn moonlights his way, ramble on. I mean, tomorrow's the 19th. He's going to be appearing in Dallas. It's Dallas. But I really like that Damien Thorn. Well, the Damien Thorn would be, you know, it really would be the 19th, wouldn't it? Why is that? Well, because the following day of mourning would be the darkest day of the year. Because now you're reflecting. And on the third day would be the 21st, because 19th is one day. That's included, theoretically, to the Jew. The 19th is the second day, and then the 21st is the rebirth of the sun god. That would be his rising. iPet Goat does not show the rising unless that's the apple popping. I don't know. But let's face it, that really stands for New Year's. When they drop the apple. But the 20th, Damien Thorn is 666, 186, and there's the 86 for getting rid of 18666, 18666 days old, and 2666 weeks old. I believe that's the original Damien Thorn, not in the second movie, but the first movie. The little kid. From the movie The Omen, if I didn't say that. Damien Thorn, same initials as Donald Trump, same amount of letters as Donald Trump, both names. So that was a big find when we found it. And so I guess let's close out with two things real quick. Two things. Go back to our movie theater. Today is Armageddon Day. Tomorrow is Hancock. 20 is Charlie's Angels. 21 is Bruce Almighty. That would be the day he rises. And 22 is Battleship. Lots of mummy stuff. Salt, that's going to leak into Russia. Another, mummy, Mission Impossible. So very interesting. So now let's close out with you just see what we see. So not everybody's on lockdown. This one's not on lockdown. This one's not on lockdown. So 1/6 of the world is on lockdown. We're not on lockdown yet. 1/6 of the world is not on lockdown. He's not, or she, and he's not, or she. So you got 12. 2 out of 12 or 1 out of 6. I know y'all are impressed with my math. You're going to see the exit light up, which means it's his exit. Commentary, fair use commentary. This is for educational purposes. And now we're at the solar eclipse time frame. Now, Theology Ed has just rolled out 5 parts. And now he just rolled out another one based on the Life of Pi movie. Which, you want to talk about me knowing they troll us. The other day on my cell phone, I had to sit in the class all day, and all the numbers in my life that I've shown y'all and this and that, I just clicked the number pi with them to see what that was about. I was like, I never did that before. Because you know me, it's just me and numbers. That's all it is. Me and the Lord with numbers, the Lord, me and numbers. Boom. That's just how I look at stuff, see stuff, feel stuff. So I guess I am running numbers again. But you know, I can only be a sheep or a goat, y'all. I can't be both. And I'm hoping that y'all see the truth in God's word that we put out here that you can't find on any of these other channels. Can't find anywhere on any internet site. None. No world. You can't even buy a book. No book, no internet, no YouTube. So the exit lights up. This is all about his exit. It's all about his exit. Now, what's the time frame? Well, the time frame is from the solar eclipse to the wolf full moon, we're going to assume. Unless it's the solar eclipse to the snow full moon. I will tell you this. You jackrabbits, I just thought of this. Look at her. That's the wolf full moon there. Now add me into it. Me and her combined for the year. Which, you know, there's going to be a 127 in the middle of it. This is the 9/2001/27. 9/2/00/1127. I think 9/5/216. Watch. How good my photographic memory is. Got it. 297/9/5/216. What are y'all seeing? 216. 216. What's 6 times 6 times 6? You already said it. Give you one more chance. What is it? It's the snow full moon. February. The Weeknd's birthday, who performed at last year's Illuminati halftime show. Now, our number rolls off of all those 91s. And it's the first time us combined with the year begins with 92. Now look at her original marriage number. First husband, October 10th, 1971. I said that wrong. August 10th, 1971. And then she is, it ends in a 92, but it has her third marriage number. A lot of people get engaged at Christmas. Could her and her longtime live-in fiance when I had dinner with her stepdaughter, stepson, former, and her first husband and his wife and their new daughter. Well, she's sixth grader now. You know, she still had on that engagement ring. You know what I'm saying? What if? I mean, what if? What if they get engaged? If they get engaged, I'm going to be like, when's that wedding? Because I've always known that her wedding or her third marriage would coincide. And that's why nothing's happened yet in my mind. It's like, she hasn't got married yet. Now, she could get married after he goes down. But when you key in Donald J. Trump, you get her third marriage progression two different ways. Either by the 89, 87, 88, to me, 89, or 888 is another way to say it because 8's her marriage number. 18, her first marriage. 88, her marriage to me. So I'm 88 two different ways. And then 888, that would be her third husband, whose birthday is on 7/27, the length of iPet Goat. And watch what you get when you get 7 times 27. 189, her third marriage number. Fused with the 18, the 6 plus 6 plus 6 number. It could all mean nothing. Trust me, I get it. All right, so Lilly from the Addams family, right? Well, Munsters, Lilly. Oh, Lilly, isn't her name Lilly? This girl's name? I think so. I know what y'all are saying. You need to speed it up a little bit there, Bubba. Bubba. Did y'all call me Bubba? Really? So I am going to slow it down. So outside the corona, you got one row. You're in row 2. You're in the middle of row 3, row 4, row 5, row 6, row 7, row 8, row 9, row 10 is loose change, an American coup. Well, it's not 10 days after the eclipse, because that would have been on the 14th. We're on the 18th. Loose change, lunar cycle, LC, lunar cycle, loose change. I always thought it stood for loose change, but it could stand for both. Now, Earl, who was born July 27th, died on day 128, and that's when it's right over the LC. And it's funny because they all played football with a guy named LC Leverett. By the way, that's on the 10. And it stays in row 10. So what would it mean to go through those 10s like that? What would that mean? What would it mean, 10s? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, It just stays in 10. It never left it. Never left 10. Just wanted to make sure it didn't roll into an 11 while I was talking and lost concentration. Now you're getting into the rebirthing process. The heart chakra. The lotus rebirth. In just about every single world religion that's out there has lotus significance. Now, that's a V. Look at his eye. You got the upside down pyramid right there. I don't know what that is up there. But that's very much a distinct upside down pyramid, that white little mark there. Y'all might not be able to see all this unless you're on a television set. I watch all important YouTube videos on a 60-inch smart TV. If y'all are trying to watch this on your cell phone, oof. First of all, the electromagnetic field you're getting, download it if you can and watch it like that. I mean, so I don't know what that is. As he's looking like that, in back of him is the heart being split. Satan fell like lightning. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what all this is, but the heart's being split right there as he's looking at that. There's the lightning splitting the brain. Is that? No, that's a brain it's splitting. I'm sorry, that's a brain it's splitting. It's a brain it's splitting. So when you get back up there to Psalm 23, which I wonder if we revisit that in Gematria, does it give us any dates? Or it seems like it came up in some dates a while back. But there's a light highlighted on it, and the name Donald is also in here. D-A, or I was told Donald was in there. I don't know if I can find it for you. Anyway, Psalm 23, with the light shining on it, with the lightning bolt going through it. Schoolhouse. Yeah, I work at a schoolhouse. I see school buses every day on the job. Batman opens up with all those school buses. There's school buses. There's school bus symbolism in everything. Everything in their world. Donnie Darko is nothing but school and school buses. Yeah. So obviously he's gone down because the flag is torn, or does something happen in America and the flag is torn? And now he's about to go down. So do we lose power and electricity first before he goes down? In other words, Obama, but no, we got the Lotus plant, which is about the rebirthing process. So he's already gone down. That's what all this is about. And the tower's falling is just telling you, yeah, we might as well just stick to the plan we stuck with all along. I can't go back and rewatch this and start changing everything, right? Go with the first instincts. He's gone down at the Lotus plant, at the Lotus flower. Obama's freaking out. They might be to blame. It might be the evil Dems that did it. Now they're just symbolically showing you that the twin Trumps are down. And Theology Ed said something about what that was. I never really know what. And that's when you hear the first horn. You hear the first horn in this thing, right when they show the horn or the Antichrist, the little horn of Daniel. Right there. Right at 207, which is 119 plus 88, which is Donald plus Trump. 119 plus 88, Donald plus Trump. Right at the 207 mark, you're going to hear the horn. Commentary fair use. It's really kind of around the 206 mark, isn't it? Could they go back in and change this sound and stuff? I don't feel like I'm hearing the horn like I used to. Is it just me, y'all? Used to go. Now I feel like I'm hearing a different sound. I mean, AI can do pretty much whatever it wants. Remember how we would distinctly hear that horn? Am I too loud? Is it too distorted? Commentary fair use. You're not hearing the horn like you used to. I'm not. That is so weird that they would go back in and change that. That's so freaky. Holy cats. What? I mean, am I at the wrong place? Did it not happen yet? Commentary fair use, commentary. Commentary fair use, commentary. Educational purposes. Going through the rebirthing process. Oh, there's the horn. It's at the 237 mark. I told you that was my phone number. That's Earl's number 2, and his number began with 37. All right. Wow. Yeah, right at the 237. Remember Earl. 7 times 27 times 1.960. 37. And he wore number 2. And at the 237 mark, which that's my phone number, 2237. So it just isn't the 207 like I was thinking. It's 237. That's what it was. So anyway, we're past the point. I mean, he's already gone down. We didn't get any big hints. 10 past the solar eclipse, or 10 past the ball dropping. Now, if you go 10 past the ball dropping, that's the transfer portal date. That's January 10th. That's the night of the Dr. Pepper National Championship game for Fansville, which is what this has all been about. And the transfer portal really makes you think he's going down on the 10th, doesn't it? And then what would Wednesday be? Well, the Addams Family was about a train wreck. And Wednesday, the girl's name would be when the train wreck of America begins. Following day of mourning and strife in the beginnings of rioting pangs, which would really begin, I don't know, would begin that night, then the next day, but by the third day, which would be the 12th. Oh, that's when he rises. The movie's called The Dark Knight Rises, and we told y'all the other day that January 12th is embedded all over that as the 121. It's 12/1, 12th day of the first month. That's how they write it in Canada and most other countries. That's because he rises on the third day. But he comes up through that snow full moon, but is that the wolf full moon? Somebody, I think it was Christian, remarked that he is revolving backwards. And he counted his spins. There's nothing written in there in our language, unless you got a wolf paw. Unless that's what a wolf paw looks like. I don't know. Anyway, I've got Dr. Pepper. Welcome to state.
After doing this about 3,000. Tennis match with my friend Ron.
As soon as I knock this ball out of
After a long night in here.
But when you say
Budweiser, you have said it all. Commentary fair use, educational purposes.
let me hear you say it, people. Budweiser.
You have said it all.
You have said it all.
Hey, still in my memory from all those days. See how numbers stick in my head? So do little things like that. What did I say? I said, when you say, I said, say, and I say, bud, why? See, it just pops in your head. See, I'm here to entertain y'all too, right? All right. Anyway, love y'all very much. Can't help but feel how close we are. Second wife's numbers for this year. Next year takes you to both. And then me and her combined take you to the snow. So it's solar eclipse, wolf full moon, snow full moon. Okay. I'm going to hold you to it. All right. Love y'all.